great day. I apologize for not having a video out yesterday. Something came up and got in the way, but we'll be looking to get videos out to you every day from here on out. So today is going to be the strength exercise, the strength workout for Friday. Like I said, a lot of the reps and the time under tensions are going to change, but the technique and the form that we use doesn't change. So make sure that while we're doing this, even though the reps and everything are going to change and maybe some of the details of the exercise change, that your form and your technique doesn't change, and that you precede this workout with a warm-up. And I highly recommend doing mobility after the workout. So without any further delay, here's your workout. Okay, so the first exercise, you guys have all done this before. Notice the rep change, which means we're going to try and get maybe a little more sets in, which kind of creates a different response in the body, because you may be doing the same volume, but another set can add some sort of fatigue to you. So again, just make sure the technique is good. We want to be back like an arrow with our elbows. Okay, we don't want to be out like a T. Back like an arrow. Squeeze my heels together. Okay, pull my core together. Down. All right, hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Explode up. Okay, not an easy exercise, right? We got to really focus on making sure that as we get tired, we don't allow our rib cage to come up at the bottom of the push-up. We don't allow our elbows to flare out, and we don't stop squeezing our heels together, which increases the amount of muscle engagement that we have throughout our body, which makes our whole body stronger and the exercise more effective. So please make sure that your elbows are angled back. Okay, your core is pulled together, and your heels are pressed together when you do this exercise. Okay, so for this exercise, similar to the pull-up, we want to make sure that when we pull, we're going to pull to the top where our chest touches the broomstick, the bar, through the rings, whatever you guys are using. You want to pull to the top and hold for 10 seconds, and then you'll go down and pull again and hold for 10 seconds. Please make sure that when you do this exercise, your hips don't lag behind as you're pulling. You want to squeeze your glutes, have your body flat as a board. And when you pull at the top, make sure you're really pulling your elbows behind you. I don't want to just pull and sit there. Really focus on getting that contraction and pulling your elbows behind you when you do this exercise. Okay, so for this exercise, you guys are going to raise your leg up on a bench, a chair, your wife's couch. You're going to sink down to the bottom and hold for 10 seconds. I believe it's 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to come up, okay? This exercise is going to be pretty difficult because as you get to the bottom, you're going to want to kind of move around. It's hard to keep that contraction. Please make sure that you're holding it. Your knee doesn't rest on the ground. It can barely touch if you want it to, but don't rest your body on the ground. The isometric is meant to keep time under tension, not for you guys to take tension completely off and just sit at the bottom, right? So make sure you still have tension on that leg, and then when you come up, explode through your heel, push through your heel, drive, really feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings, and make sure that you guys get full depth when you do this as well. Okay, so normally we don't mix horizontal and vertical pulls, but today we are. Today you're going to be doing a pull-up isometric, so you're going to pull to the top, and you're going to hold at the top for 5 seconds, and then you're going to go down, okay? You're going to do this for as many reps as you possibly can get. The reason why we have this is because we've got athletes, all different body sizes, all different abilities, all different age groups. So maybe for my varsity football player, that's 10, and maybe for my youth session kid, that's 2. Either way, make sure the time under tension doesn't change. Don't compromise the time under tension. So you're going to hold for 5 seconds, even if you can only get 1 rep. Parents, if you have an athlete who can't quite get up to the bar, you can grab their hips and help them up, or you can grab their feet if they cross them behind them and help them up as well. If you have to support them, we would like to get somewhere between 3 to 5 reps supported, and then eventually they can start doing 2 to 3 unsupported, and then they can build up from there, okay? Okay, so for this exercise, we've done it all before. We're going to hold our leg at 90 degrees, okay? And we're going to press up here, just like this, making sure we hold this. Your legs might be fatigued a little bit from the exercise before. If that's the case, you guys can go down in reps, but we want to keep the time under tension the same, like I've always said. So if you have to go down to 8 or 6 reps for my youth session athletes, that's totally fine. If you guys are finding that the backpack isn't heavy enough, you guys could start loading it up with jugs or cartons of milk, things that would make this backpack heavier. But we are looking to not only increase the time under tension, but if you guys are getting stronger, increase the intensity or the weight as well. Okay, so your finisher is the same as it was on Tuesday. You guys are going to do one set of max effort push-ups and then one set of max effort body rows. Make sure you're keeping track of your numbers. That's the way that we're going to be able to kind of see your progression as you go. So anytime I tell you guys to keep track of your 30-meter fly time, your distance on the double broad jump, your distance on a single leg double broad jump, things like that, really make sure you do that. Whether you comment it to me or not, make sure you are keeping track of those things, because it's important to make sure you guys know where you are and then or where you were and then where you have come since then, to know like, hey, this is working, or hey, I need to focus on this. Send me a question if you have it. But please make sure you record those numbers, push-ups, body rows, one set for each. So I just want to take a moment too and thank you guys all for sharing. We actually just recently reached 100 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So I want to thank you guys for that. And I want to encourage you guys to keep sharing. I'm hoping that a lot of these videos are reaching people that need them, that they don't have access to quality programming for athletics. There is a difference between programming for the bodybuilding and then athletics. So make sure that you guys share this to all of our athletes. They can all benefit from it. Some of them have access to great coaches and great strength coaches, and some don't. So if you know anybody who might not have access to one, if you can please share it, that'd be awesome. And I will see you guys tomorrow.